victory. We must employ every tool and tactic at our disposal.
It's easily done. With this, my magics are yours to wield. That we're not to be trifled with.
We must focus on finding victory, whatever our discomfort.
No call here.
That was hard won.
We were overconfident in our abilities. It's a painful reminder that fortune will not always favour us.
Who's this?
Seems our foe has recognised our victory.
Pursue and eliminate the stragglers.
You keep your life, and I take the rest.
I suppose we might as well gather what we can.
There's a campsite nearby, if memory serves. I camped there myself in another world. Shall I lead the way?
This is your chance to prove your mettle. Use me as your foothold to soar to greater heights.
This brute has quite the temper.
Might we not use their rage to our advantage?
Right, I've got a grip on our foe. Think not to go tonight. I am here to aid you.
By all means. Poison ought to be cured with all due haste.
Ah, now there's a spell I have a spell if I may. It is one of the targets marked by my own mark. Could I trouble you to assist me?
Our foe has been knocked off balance. Trampled, strike to the ground.
Moment of victory is at hand. Let us finish this.
We would do well to seek the high ground and fighting on an incline. It will make us powering our trains all the simpler. On my way.
Now I can report a successful hunt.
I concur. Wasn't the first time, and it won't be the last.
My apologies. I've a request if... Ah, 'tis you. Thought I recognized you. I suppose I should thank you.
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself. One of us has been poisoned.
I've got a good feeling about this one.
to retreat, then?
Good work! Nice of you to say so!
Splendid.
We may have underestimated this foe. Time to heal up. Hold for just a moment.
Poison ought to be cured with all due haste.
Must you run so fast? I can hardly keep you in my sights, Arisen.
Let us endeavour to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.
My thanks. I'll not let a good deed...
Feast your eyes on this!
One might confidently call that a resounding victory.
Well, I'm sure there's no room for improvement.
Meat!
Are you in need of healing, Arisen?
If we must, let us finish this quickly. A well-aimed strike, right where it hurts.
One of us is poisoned. Focus your attacks.
The moment of victory is at Come to think of it, the private quarters of one arisen I served had many a visitor, and rarely the same one.
Words worth hearing.
'Tis no more or less than what one might have expected.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
No harm in picking a few. Well, we've eaten our fill. What say we settle our stomachs with a few hours' sleep?
My batteries are at your disposal. Now, what's this all about? There's water trickling through the cracks here. I've got a good view of the landscape from up here. Mayhap I'll spot something of interest. Oh, apologies, Master. My mind was 1,000 leagues away. They mean us harm. How adorable.
Right you are.
What manner of madness is this? Shall I assist? Leave it to me. Is your pack not overburdensome? Ugh, you carried so much. I worry for your poor spine.
Here we go again.
You've a knack for drawing the enemy, Arisen.
By your leave.
Ooh, I can't wait to find out what's inside. Strike with lightning's might.
One of our number is unconscious.
Fret not. I'll make the pain go away. Hold on. Stay right there.
Welcome, sir. Doubly so if you're here to buy. Many thanks, sir.
I believe this is intended as a means of transport. It would be... interesting to see where it might take us.
Contraptions like these are best used when and as we find them.
Tis a ballista arisen.
To make use of this during battle. No doubt. Catch our foes unawares. Huzzah! What a team we make, Arisen!
Got to make room for my next shipment. Somehow my feet always carry me.
I could use a bit of peace and quiet.
What business have you here? Does that make you the Arisen? Be at ease. I bear you no ill will. My name is Manella, and I have the honor of serving as a go-between twixt Her Majesty and the Guard. Come, let me buy you a drink. We've much to discuss, and I don't fancy standing round all the while. Shall we make for the tavern?
Let me get that.
Fancy a look at my wares?
The people of Batal view pawns with great prejudice. They're even forbidden from setting foot in the capital. Her Majesty, Empress Nadinia, has long been troubled by this custom, but a practice so ancient isn't easily overturned. Many are unhappy about the existence of this tavern, even though it lies outside the capital, simply because it was established as a place for pawns to gather. I know not what manner of person you are, but if you would aid me in my efforts to make the people of Batal more accepting of pawns, I would be glad to offer you a residence permit. 'Tis a bargain more than fair, for those who hold such permits may remain in Batal without having their activities questioned. What say you? Glad I am to hear it. Take this, then. Simply show it to one of the sentries, and you'll be granted entry to the capital. Oh, and if you encounter any troubled Batali along the way, I bid you assist them. They are harsh in their persecution of the pawns, but were they to be aided by the targets of their ire, mayhap a few stubborn hearts would soften. A simple plan, I know, but 'tis the only one available, or so it seems to me. I bid you good fortune, Sir Arisen.
My wares?
This letter is precious indeed. Shall we see it to Sir Ernesto at the encampment on Volcanic Island? Say no more, Master. I know just where to find this person, and will guide you there post-haste.
The guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
All knowledge of this, God's way, stems from the forbidden magic research laboratory, which can be found here in Batal. However, you would do well to first travel to the Alta Batal coast and seek a man named Ambrosius. For as a researcher of this laboratory, he will doubtless be able to answer many of your questions.
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
That changes things. Just tell me what you need, and I'll see it done. Come again when you've more
Me? Now, this hardly bears saying, but don't you dare try to take anything with many thanks. for aught in particular.
By and large, the people of Bakbatal seem to adore their benevolent empress.
I've remarked that myself. They revere Her Majesty with all their hearts and regard her as family.
Vermin's people bear no such love for their Queen Regent. Though, of course, they have their reasons.
Hoy! Looking... No need to overthink it. You can change it. On a whim. You... Naught to lose. And you might even... Pleasure doing business.
What to do with the townsfolk?
I'm about ready to fall asleep in my feet.
Spend all day here.
sprinkle of misfortune.
I can't seem to find.
Pleasant spice.
Interested in my wares?
This place fills me with unbidden remembrances.
I wish I could go. Sure.
Well,
We must rest.
Our adventure continues.
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
Shall we get... underway?
well met, sir.
Normal notes.
Fancy a gander?
I could die happy in a place like this.
Love waking up knowing anything.
Gathering materials makes for dull work indeed.
Tis a glad thing we rested when we would.
Try not to get hit, lest all that bit go to waste. It was most effective. Isn't much of an adventure if all we do is make camp.
Let us return once we've grown tired from our labors.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say. Feast your eyes on this! We've earned ourselves a pat on the back.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle.
Who are you? No, never mind, 'tis of little import. I'm searching for blue crystal shards. Find any, and I'll pay you handsomely.
I do believe our party would stand to benefit from the...
Good. We're here.
Well, have you found any blue crystal shards? Is that all? Tiny fragments such as these aren't nearly good enough. Still, I expect I'll find a use for them. Here, take your coin and be gone. 'Tis a god's sway. Well, to be precise, the crystalline substance from which 'tis made. By refining such crystals, anyone can attain the power of the Arisen. The power to command pawns, that is. However, small fragments are meaningless. They cannot contend with the Arisen's power, you see. Speaking of which, should you find any large fragments, bring them to me, won't you? Though that might be difficult. We've scoured this area quite thoroughly, I should think. 'Tis possible larger shards may have been mistaken for jewels and carried off by scavengers or collectors or some such. Mayhap one such as the Oracle or the Dragon Forged would be able to aid you in locating them. I can tell you no more than that.
Methinks I know where that individual is to be found. I know where that person can be found, Master. This way. Our road was a long one, but here we are at last.
Since times of eld, dragon blood has been used to refine all manner of equipment. I myself learned the art by deciphering ancient texts. Remember, draconic blood flows through the veins of lesser drakes as well. Bring me what ye reap, and I shall harness it to your benefit. You may be pitted against the dragon, yet its fate is yours to share. The dragon is the embodiment of destructive force, though this does not mean that it is evil. Understand this. The concepts of good and evil are mortal inventions, and thus cannot be applied to the dragon. It is a being of a higher order, as are ye, now that the dragon has marked ye, setting ye apart from your fellows. The Arisen is a transcendent being, always chosen by the dragon. It marks for itself the individual who must fell it. Thus, when the dragon is made manifest, so too is an Arisen. And should that Arisen fall, another shall rise in their place. The cycle is doomed to continue till the dragon is felled, for that is what the will of this world has ordained. I am the husk of he who was once Arisen. My final battle against the dragon culminated in the loss of the will that should have seen me bring the creature low. Thus, as the Arisen is defined by the strength of their will, from that moment on I was Arisen no longer. Such is the world's will. I dare say it compels me e'en now to impart upon ye all the knowledge I possess. Ye need not seek the dragon. It will find ye. Aye, make no mistake. The dragon will appear before ye when the time is come. Still, I suppose I can tell ye about a rumor I heard the other day. Apparently, a dragon was sighted in Harv village, though I am not sure I believe it. After all, now that ye have been marked as Arisen, the dragon ought next appear before ye at the appointed time. So it stands to reason that e'en if a creature of draconic aspect and destructive powers did appear in that village, 'twas no dragon. A mockery of one, perhaps, but not the dragon true. The substance of which ye speak is formed of crystallized droplets of dragon blood. Worm's life crystals can be obtained not only from the true red dragon, but from lower drakes as well. They retain a measure of draconic power, and when used correctly, will bestow upon ye powers that eclipse the will of this world. The Godsway, forgive me, but I've ne'er heard of such a thing. However, some years past, a sorcerer of Batal came to me seeking knowledge of the dragon, just as ye have. Faces, I believed he called himself. It appeared his intent was to alter the will of the world through mortal means. Perhaps there is some connection. Then go. But visit me again when ye have spilled draconic blood. Since times of eld, dragon blood has been used to refine all manner of equipment. I myself learned the art by deciphering ancient texts. Remember, draconic blood flows through the veins of lesser drakes as well. Bring me what ye reap, and I shall harness it to your benefit. Then I bid ye farewell.
I've a modest talent for spotting materials that can be used to enhance your equipment. I can even mark them on your map. Are you fit to travel?
Follow me. Do you mean to leave us here? Follow me. We're going this way now, I suppose. By your will.
The Arisen decides our path. We have but to follow.
We're not done yet, Master. Our next destination awaits. Shall we go and speak with this Oracle, Master? I know where that person can be found, Master. This way.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
Hang in there, Master! I am coming to assist! You're welcome to take whatever you like from my pack, Master. I'd gladly see you put what I find to good use.
Follow me.
Whatever 'tis you need, I shall gladly oblige.
wearing armor all day feels like...
Well met, sir. Fancy a
chances
gander?
to further refine.
Fine wares.
Drawing in a crowd is only half the battle.
Crack a few skulls if you want to be topped up.